let's get started and just try to do your best to take a break and step away from all the busyness in your life. I know that's hard.
Yes.
Enjoy, my friend. Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
All right. So you'll notice that when we practice, I like to move away from my screen. And I realize everyone is so busy. So it's tough because people need you and you have notifications popping up, but you are worth a quiet moment. You deserve this and you need this, especially during the holiday season. If you celebrate the holidays, when things get a little more busy than they usually are. So join me if possible, stepping away from your workspace. You can be on a couch, you can lie on the floor as long as you don't fall asleep too easily. Or you can just get like a little couch cushion and a couch blanket. I went with red today, feeling festive because it's holiday season. Most importantly, you want to be comfy. So to get comfy, let's just get a little bit of our antsiness and our wiggles out. We'll take a couple of shoulder rolls to begin. Softening arms by our sides, or if they're in your lap, just make sure that shoulders feel heavy and relaxed as you begin rolling backwards. Great time to start to drop in, maybe downcast your eyes or close them completely. Taking a big breath in. Soften your jaw as you breathe out. Allowing your shoulders to rest heavily down, feeling free to take some more movement if you need to. See if you can set them down a little bit further. I love to cup my hands in my lap, but really help promote a relaxed shoulder sensation. Tucking your chin all the way down towards your chest. Let's stretch out through the backs of our necks. With our tech neck, we are craning our necks. We're lifting our chins, jutting forward. So this is a nice counter stretch, a little tuck in. Might feel almost like you have a double chin. And you have a really long open back of neck. Take a big breath in here. You are worth this deep breath. You are worth the time it takes to slow down, be still, and rest. Bring your eyes back to me. They can stay closed if you enjoy that. And you'll just take a peek over your right shoulder. Try tucking your chin down again a little bit. Now it's down towards your right shoulder head. And feel length coming through the left side and the left back of your neck. Softening your jaw on your next exhale. Soften around the corners of your eyes. Let's move our eyes back to center, really soft. It may take a little nod or a little shake to loosen up. Big stretch to the left. Eyes gaze over left shoulder. Chin tucks in a little bit. Feel that length coming back into the back of your neck. Coming back to the center. Any other movements you need? I like to shake my head no gently after a big stretch just to loosen back up. And if you shook it now with me, nod yes. Yes to taking time for yourself. Yes to meditation today. Let's bring our hands and our face somewhere that feels really soft. Trying to become expressionless in our facial features, softening in between brows and all the way around our eyes. I love to see those little wrinkles that we get from focusing or concentrating. Just as quickly see them, envision them melting together, creating this beautiful, soft, smooth surface. Same for your forehead. Breathe into that. And as you exhale, allow all those beautiful smile and laugh lines to just evaporate. Smooth, soft, and gentle. Now, as we work through practice today, we're remembering that peace does not mean to be somewhere, to be in a place mentally or physically where there's no noise, where there's no trouble, where there's no hard work. Instead, peace, what we hope to cultivate from our practices, means that we can be in the midst of mayhem and still be calm in our minds and our hearts, easy and graceful in our breaths. As we're settling in together today, please make any adjustments you need through the practice with your body. If you get uncomfortable, don't fight that. Really just switch yourself around, re-find a sense of comfort and come back to the practice with me. And my favorite way to practice is by bringing eyes down to something that's still, something that doesn't have a lot of stimulation. So I'm just looking straight at my floor here. And then softening eyes, let your lids get heavy. Make little slits with your eyelids. And as if you're looking through your eyelashes, everything gets really fuzzy and blurry and unfocused. If you'd rather close them completely, please do. And as we begin, let's take a moment to observe our breath. Can you notice your breath coming in through your nostrils? Do you notice a feeling of air passing in and out through your chest? If you really focus, can you feel your chest expanding and contracting? Now this one takes practice, but can you move your belly forward and back as you breathe? One of my favorite meditation teachers is Deepak Chopra. He has a beautiful grounding meditation that consists of just 3 simple questions. And when I present you with these questions, please don't feel like you have to have an answer for them. I like to think about offering them up to the universe. Just noticing how you feel as you breathe these questions through your body and slow down in your meditation today. Who are you? Who are you? Question number 1. Just allow that to float around. You may see it like it's a little word bubble floating repeatedly through your mind. Well, right away, a really strong answer could come to you. That's great. There's no rights, there's no wrongs. Just grounding ourselves here with these simple questions. As you're breathing into who are you or who am I, let's be aware of what's happening in our body, the sensations of our breath, not focusing too hard on that question, just letting it float around. Still noticing noises around us, noticing our body's movements, any feelings that arise within you. Our second question in our grounding meditation, what do you want? Or if you're saying it to yourself, what do I want? What do you want? Asking ourselves, what do I want? While we're pondering, who am I and what do I want? The Eagles song, if you know the song, Take It Easy, the lyrics speak to me so much. I love the part where they say, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. I will spare your ears the singing of it, but hopefully you know that song and you can take it with you today. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. That's why we're here to practice coming within, breathing, moving our bodies with breath, being soft, becoming softer, being gentle and easy and graceful, becoming even more gentle, easy and graceful. We've pondered, who am I? What do I want? Our last question in Deepak Chopra's grounding meditation is, how can you serve? So while asking yourself, you'll think, how can I serve? Don't get too caught up in it. Just allow visuals to come, feelings to come. What does it feel like to be in service to ourselves and others? Maybe an answer came to mind, something that you look forward to volunteering in during the holiday season. No pressure. How can I serve? Notice how you feel as this question rolls through you with your breath. And as we move on, especially during our frenetic pace in the holidays, we're wrapping up our work through the year end. We possibly are shopping, we're traveling, we're visiting, we're hosting, so things get a little nutty. I love to bring to mind this is when things are a little crazy, and this is how I like to settle down. So I wanted to share this with you, a little tip, a little trick you can do. Nobody even knows. You're just doing it in your mind, and it really helps. I hope you feel the same. Bring to mind an hourglass. And you know how you turn an hourglass upside down? You see that sand pouring, emptying from the top to the bottom. Inhale here as you're envisioning your hourglass. And as you exhale, let the heaviness that's within you, like sand, emptying from your head, your neck, your shoulders. During the holiday season, it can be tough for another reason. We're busy, of course, but we've suffered loss, and the holidays can be really tough when that comes to mind and we're missing our loved ones. So we inhale, envisioning our hourglass. We exhale, feeling the weight, sadness, heaviness drain from our shoulders down to our pelvis. Inhale, expanding your heart, opening for new possibilities, allowing new love in, new experiences, new memories in. And as you exhale, allow all of the weight to drain down into your legs and your feet. Still envisioning our hourglass sand cooling down into the bottom. Possibly noticing your next inhale, lighten up your torso as you allow your body on your exhale to completely ground down. And we're probably all seated, so this feels really heavy in our backside. Maybe our spine got a little heavier while it's getting a little lighter with our in-breath. But maybe while we're standing, if this is happening while we're in our kitchen or while we're shopping or spending time with family, you might notice this heaviness through your feet. So we'll just change it a little bit depending on how we're situated. Breathing in that lightness. Breathing out, allowing ourselves to really ground heavily. And then we encourage ourselves to stay anchored in this way as our breath continuously flows in and out of our bodies. We'll breathe in a sense of lightness, a sense of opening. I like to think of my heart like French doors, or maybe you could think of your sternum like French doors opening, allowing yourself to fill with the new, the good. Being open to the unknown. You never know what beauty is going to fill you up today if you're open to it. And during each exhale, staying, feeling more anchored and grounded into the present moment. As we've been working with our breath, let's revisit where we started. Are you able to now notice any more sensations down into your stomach area? If it's hard for you to feel your body or to envision it in your mind's eye, feel free to move your hands over your stomach. Some folks like to hold their hands by their ribs around their sides. We're just looking for a sense of openness here as we breathe in. Maybe you breathe thinking, I feel, physically feel alive. Breathing out, I feel grateful. Inhale, alive. Exhale, grateful. When we're rushing, when we're sad, when we're tense, we feel tightness. You know that grip that you feel in your stomach? So another great way to find a sense of calm, peace, and grounding is to literally think of the words soft belly. Sometimes we think of these words or phrases that we use as a mantra. So we could think of our mantra as soft belly. And that's another really beautiful thing to breathe in and breathe out. So we'll breathe in and think soft belly as we breathe out. Inhale soft. Exhale belly. Can you feel the movements? Or perhaps for you, you feel it more widening in your ribs. So you could think soft ribs. And what can you do to deepen your breath more? Soft belly breathing. Expressionless and easy in our breath today. How are you able to let go a bit more? Can you extend your breath? Maybe you feel like your belly is not a challenging place for you to breathe. Perhaps you feel like your hips really store tension. You need to unlock some of that tension in your hips. So you might be breathing a mantra such as soft hips or open hips. How can you feel more at ease? Nurture yourself, luxuriate in any way it feels good to envision breath, move breath, extending more deeply, breath moving to the tips of our toes, relaxing right through the bottoms of our feet, outside of ankles as we exhale. Can you breathe more freely? Are you able to think about moving your back ribs, the back of your shoulders up and out as you breathe in? Quite literally expanding your breath. Can you breathe more freely into your skull? I love to visualize things to help me stay present, so I like to share this with you. Some of them are kind of silly, I know, but it's really helpful in my mind. So hopefully it will resonate with you too. Breathing, I like to think of a helium balloon. So you have that expansion. It's a soft, gentle amount filling up this balloon, breathing into your skull in this manner. And in the same way, softening down as you exhale, feeling your skull soften, feeling your facial features soften back, expressionless and easy here. How can you relax more deeply into your body as you breathe with each opening, expanding breath in? Can you just as much soften, deepen, and release as you exhale? So you may be moving. This is a big, full body breath. Almost like you're sitting in the softest sea and you're just gently riding this beautiful, easy swell of a wave and soften right back down into this perfectly warm, smooth state. Continuing with our breath in and out. Life-giving breath, sustaining breath, expanding your chest. What a beautiful gift we've given ourselves today to slow down, take time to be aware of the gift that we awoke with today. Another day full of breath. If we slow down enough to check in with it, let it catch up with us, it can work miracles to help us settle and decompress. Remember that you are worthy. There's nothing that you need to do, to be, to have, to achieve in order to be worthy of this breath, this quiet moment, this time slowing down, being still, recharging our bodies and our minds. slow, deep breath in. Are we able to push it just a bit further than when we started? How effortlessly can you allow that breath to slip back out of your body? Can you completely surrender to your breath, knowing that we deserve to be here and right now in this exact moment? Grant yourself permission to let go, not just into your meditation, but let go of what is no longer serving you. And sure, we can do this in our mind, we can do this in our meditation. I know it's hard in real life, but it's the first step. Tell ourselves, yes, we have permission to let go of what's no longer serving us, to boldly step forward into new beginnings. Don't you feel so much lighter when we get rid of some of that baggage? Without even trying, we're worthy of this amazing breath. And coming back now, as we finish our formal meditation practice together, coming back to Deepak Chopra's grounding meditation questions, but I'm just going to tweak it a little bit here. We started out with who are you? Or as you asked yourself, it may have sounded like, who am I? No forced answers, but a fresh new dialogue with the universe. Now that we've slowed down, who am I when I am at my very best? Who are you when you are at your very best? Release any past definitions of yourself. Maybe they've been imposed by others, or maybe you've imposed those on yourself. Release those. Stepping completely into this present moment, into the power of new beginnings. Feel your impact. Breathe into this space, into this moment, feeling the power of your breath, this universal life force bubbling up beneath you, inside of you, flowing in and through you, awakening ourselves to the now. We have this presence, this lightness about us as we've awoken to the present moment. My hope, my wish for you after you've slowed down and breathed today is that you feel open in your body. Your breath can do that, nourishing your body with your breath. Feeling open in your mind, open in your heart. You can definitely celebrate your alignment with the universal flow, becoming one with the universe as we've offered up this grounding meditation. Let's try one more big, beautiful breath together. Remembering peace, coming back to this breath, does not mean to be in a place where there's no noise, hard work, or difficult times. It simply means to be in the midst of all of that. Be calm in our breath, in our bodies, in our hearts, and in our minds. Palms covering heart. We're coming to prayer position at heart center, and bring your heart up to meet your palms or thumbs. Chin tucks down towards your hands in a gesture of gratitude to yourself for carving this time out of a very busy schedule for your practice. My light honors yours. Thank you so much for being with us today and practicing meditation. Thank you and namaste.